Hey, what's up, you guys? It's gonna be really noisy because I have the window open because it's kind of hot in here, and I'm kind of hot because I was running around setting up. You know, I run around, I get all the light and the little makeshift table, and I do all this shit, get the food together, get the food on a nice plate and all this shit. So I'm sweating. Motherfucking sweating. But what's up, y'all? Happy 2017. Motherfucking back up in this motherfucker. Chunky, back in full motherfucking effect. And we are going to eat some sushi today. Obviously, long awaited sushi video. People have been asking me to do sushi again. I did sushi the first, not the first time, but I did sushi before. And the rolls were super huge. It was at a place here in Montebello, which is pretty famous. Their sushi is good, but their sushi is motherfucking big. Like, it's huge. You know, it's huge like I like my dicks, but this is gonna be a nice size to fit all in my mouth. Where the fuck is this going? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. But we got a blackjack roll. I don't know which one is a blackjack roll. And I don't know what the fuck, I don't know what the rest is. I just said, I called and I was like, yo, give me the 3 most popularist sushi you got that people always order. And they were like, don't trip, I got you, girl. I know it's you, Chunky. I'm gonna hook you up. No, they didn't know it was me, but they hooked me up. Then I got this here. This here they call a crispy tuna. It's tuna. It's almost like a ceviche. So if you know what a ceviche is, you know what's up. And then this is almost gonna be like the tostada, but it's crispy wontons. And then, oh my god, this stuff right here is so delicious. It almost tastes like ceviche, but I think they marinated in like, I think they marinated it in lemon. Let me scoot in a little bit. If you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, follow me on Snapchat because I was trying to take a selfie and my nip came out and I posted that shit. So if you guys want to see a nip slip, go to my Snapchat. I have it in the description below. A lot of people don't look in the motherfucking description. Like, there's a little arrow. You click down, it has information right there. Because I'll be putting information and people don't like, are still asking me. Like, what is this? What is that? I'm like, it's in the information below. Or if it's not there, in the beginning, it will be there later. Because sometimes I put it in after. Because I'm too busy like trying to load the video. My remote wants to be in my videos. I don't know why. So what's up, you guys? I got straight into eating. I was hungry. This is my favorite right here. So did I tell you it was tuna? It's tuna marinated. It tastes like lemon and sesame oil for some reason to me. I hope you guys had a great New Year. I did with my family. I had a great time knowing my family was around. I'm happy that, you know, I'm happy that I have my brother around more. My other brother, Devin, I'm happy I have him around me more. And I will be doing, I have a lot in store for you guys. I have a lot of videos to do with my family. I'm going to have special guests on the Chunky Show. So, it's coming. It's coming, okay? So, today's story time is brought to you by Diet Coke. No, I'm just kidding. But first, in honor of my very first video, I gotta tell y'all what I went through to get this motherfucking food. Because y'all know I always got a story for y'all. So, I call and I order. And like I said, I call, I order, you know, this little boy answers. He says, oh, you know, how can I help you? I could tell he's young. Because they have a lot of youngsters working there. This is the sushi place in the mall. And my little cousin also works there. I don't know if he was in that day. But to me, it didn't sound like my little cousin. But I was in a hurry. I was just trying to order because we had a lot of shit to do. So I was like, hi, you know, I don't have a menu in front of me. Can you just give me the 3 most popular rolls? Also, I want the crispy tuna because that's what I always get when I go there. I always like the crispy tuna. I was like, give me the crispy tuna and that'll be it. Oh, okay, you know, this is your price, blah, blah, blah. All right, I'm getting ready. I'm getting dressed. I'm doing my makeup at this point. Like, I'm trying to get ready. And my man goes and picks it up. He comes back. Rah! The girl's acting stupid over there. And first of all, don't come to me. Don't come running up the stairs being kind of aggressive, telling that some girl was talking stupid to you, because that it puts me in hyper mode. It puts me in like, oh hell no, I'm the only bitch that can act stupid with my man. Okay, I'm sorry, no other bitch better act stupid with my man, because I'll go over there and act 10 times more stupid with you. Okay, bitch. All right, don't come over here. Like, my man riles me up. Like, he likes to rile me up. Like, don't rile me up. Don't rile me up, fool. So my sushi is soggy now because it's not even cold. Because the motherfuckers were playing around. Like, and so he goes and he's like, yeah, the girl, like, she didn't want to give me the food. I seen the food right there waiting. I was telling her, like, so basically, didn't ask me for my name. And I'm like, yo, you didn't ask me for my name. So, anyways, they didn't ask me for my name, so they were like giving him hassle and getting him my food. So, that has salmon and crab salad, avocado, obviously like kind of just like a California roll with salmon on top. Best look good. The salmon tastes very fresh. So she's acting stupid with me. I start shaking like I get like hype. Like, don't come over here hyping me up. Or I go off your energy. Like, if you come in all rah rah, I'm gonna be all rah rah back, you know, like, who, what do you mean, what bitch, what, tell me. And he's like, they don't want to give me the food, they don't know the name, blah, blah, blah. He's frustrated. And I'm like, I call and I'm like, yo, what the fuck, where's my food? I just called, you didn't ask me for my name. Oh, sorry, yeah, just come in, blah blah blah. I'm kind kind of upset because I'm like, yo, first of all, why you drive all the way back? Then he tells me when I call them back. He's like, why are you making it a big deal? I'm like, homie, you ran in making it a big deal. What you talking about? You did. See, I hate when men do that. See, I might not get to my story today because I might go into this rant. I hate when men do that. I hate when men make women crazy. They come at you crazy. They make you crazy. Then when you start getting crazy, you the crazy one. Like, no, nigga, you came in making me all raw, telling me someone was fucking with you, telling me they didn't want to give you the food, telling me blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what? I just ordered it. Like, are you fucking crazy? Anyway, so after I call, and they're like, oh, don't worry, come in, blah, blah, we have it right here. And I'm like, well, my food better be fresh by the time he gets in there because, like, now my food ain't fresh. I have soy sauce and ginger with a little bit of wasabi mixed in this bowl right here. This little bowl. Which one is going to get it? I like the way these taste. They're really fresh. So I think they'll taste good with the ginger and everything. So okay, I was upset because I told him, he was mad at me, like, why did you make such a big deal? And I was like, fool, you came over here, and it's like, why did you come all the way back? Why didn't you just have them call me? Like, hey, like, what I would have done, oh, they just called you. Why don't you call the number back? Or why don't you let me call her so she could confirm it with you? You know what I mean? Like, smart. But no, he comes all the way back, running up the stairs, she's getting stupid with me. Like, don't do that, boy. And he know me. Don't act like you don't know me. Like, see, I hate when guys do that. Like, don't act like you don't know I'm gonna get crazy. You know? So, should I put it right here? So then he goes and he picks it up. And then he calls me from the place, like, what was the order? I'm like, what? I don't know the order. I'm like, I think there was one that was, I remember what stuck out in my head was a blackjack roll. And then he's like, oh, a blackjack roll. She got a blackjack roll. And then the girl's like, that's all she got? And I'm like, oh my God, no. And I'm yelling. He's like, why are you yelling? And I'm like, boy, you doing it today. You acting up today. But, so then I go pass the phone to the girl, and I started like, listen, I remember I had a blackjack roll, but I also ordered 3 other things. Okay, I don't know specifically what they are. Just give me my motherfucking food, because I'm about to do a video, and my motherfucking chunky junkies are motherfucking waiting. So hurry the fuck up. And that was the end. And he got the food, and he brought it to me, and now I'm here talking to you guys. Let's move on. I told you guys I was going to tell you guys a story. Hopefully I have enough food to get through it. So I told you guys I had a story about how my mama used to try to pimp me out. It's a spicy tuna. But it's soggy because the bitches took a long time. They were like holding my food hostage and shit. But anyways. So, you know, my mother never necessarily gave me the right advice, you know, being young. I was very young. I went through a period of my life after I had my daughter. She always, like, a mother's advice to their daughter is, you know, have dignity in yourself, have respect for yourself, look for a right man, or don't even think about a man right now. Think about your school. Think about what you're going to do in the future. You know, because men are always going to be there, and you're always going to have time in your life to start a relationship. Or I feel like it's kind of smarter to get into relationships or think about boys later on in life. Even though I'm fucking young, I know what's up. I know that, you know, kids like to have their little boyfriends and their little girlfriends. But I'm just like, I think, like, don't fall in love right now. If you want to have fun, if you want to have sex, get on birth control if you're young. If you're a young girl and you're watching this and you're maybe 16, 15 years old, even 14. I know 14-year-olds are having sex. I know when I was 12 years old, there was 12-year-olds having sex and getting pregnant. And I'm just like, you know, that's not in anymore. That's stupid. It's just stupid. You look stupid. Everybody's going to talk about you. And yeah, if you think everybody's going to talk about you, everybody's talking about you. And they're calling you stupid. I'm going to be straight up. I ain't going to fucking be fake. Like, this is some real ass shit right here. People are going to say you're stupid. People are going to constantly be talking about you like you're dumb. You're going to be struggling. Life is fucking hard. And life is going to hit you like a motherfucking ton of bricks. And you're going to be crying later. Believe me, I'm telling you right now. So, because it happened to me and I was 18. If it could happen, if I could struggle when I was 18, I'm still struggling. I ain't out of it. But if it could happen to me when I was 18 years old, imagine a 16-year-old, imagine a 14-year-old. Don't rely on your mama. That's fucked up. That's fucked up if you make your mama, like, you know, I don't want any more kids. I have 2 children. I don't want any more children. I'm going to take care of the children I have now and make sure they grow up and make sure I'm able to provide for those 2 children. Because I know if I have another one, I won't be able to provide like the way I want to and, you know, help them with college and help them go where they want to go in life and, you know, things like that. So it's like, if my child gets pregnant and forces me to have, it's like me having another baby. It's disrespectful. It's hurtful. It's like, why are you going to force me when I could have had a child of my own? You know what I mean? It's just like, it's fucked up. It's fucked up for you to make your mom struggle that way if it's not their choice. Like, they have no choice. It's a fucked up situation to put your parents in if you love them. Anyways, so, you know, my mom never gave me the right advice. She always wanted me to be a hoe, like a low key, like, oh, like, who cares? Go out, date, be with guys, go to parties. Like, be with all the guys you can. Like, you're young. Like, if I wasn't smart, I could have got pregnant young with the advice she was giving me. But after I had my daughter, you know, I always been chunky, but after I had my daughter, you know, I got really in shape. I was working out, but I was also not eating right because I was depressed. I was reverting my energy into working out. Also, I wasn't eating, and I was just really thin, and I would dress, you know, provocative. Like, I was a little hood rat. Like, I wasn't a hood rat, but I dressed like I was a hood rat. Like, I would wear very little dresses and stuff like that. And kind of with the encouragement of my mom, like, she would buy me clothes and, oh, look at this dress, I bought it for you, I found it at the swap meet or whatever. Like, oh, it's a little purple dress. Like, you know, I would dress provocative. And I was kind of enjoying it. Like, I was kind of enjoying my body. I never really had the type of shape that, like, I've always had a shape, but I never had the type of body where I was totally confident in, like, wearing little clothes and stuff like that. So, yeah, I was having fun. I ain't gonna lie. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that? But my mother all the time was constantly throwing me at men. Like, honestly, ever since I was a little girl, like, constantly throwing me at men. Like, oh, look at that guy likes you. Oh, look at that guy has a crush on you. Oh, like, always talking about, oh, my daughter this, my daughter that. Like, if she wanted to go, like, get a discount on something, and there was a man there, like, oh, let me go to a man, like, oh, and then right away throw me at him, like, flirt with him, you know, flirt with him, or, like, talk to him, or, here, I'm gonna give you his number, just talk to him, like, you don't have to do nothing with him, I just want him to give me a discount. Once he gives me a discount, you could change your number. And, like, I'm seriously, like, you're gonna give him my number, and then I gotta go all the way to change my number just because, you know what I mean? Like, this was a little big, so I can't put the whole thing in my mouth. So she was just constantly putting me in very fucked up situations for her for her enjoyment or for her benefit. And I was constantly very upset, you know. I felt very disgusted. I felt like, you know, she would take me like, oh, come on me, I'm going to go do this. We'd go roll up. Oh, I got to go to the mechanic really quick. We'll go roll up at the mechanic. She's like, get off, get off. And then she's like, oh, mira mi hija. She'll throw me at the mechanic like, oh, you know, she'll give you a lap dance or something. Like, I'm just like, are you fucking serious? Like, mom, like, I would be so upset. Like, there's been several times where I've walked away from her, where I've walked down the street, where I was, like, getting huge arguments with her, and she'd make it like, hi, it's no big deal. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, she even would tell me, like, oh, you must be gay or something. Like, she even told me that I must be gay because I don't like men like the way I should and stuff like that. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Little do you know, like, you don't even know me, lady. Like, you want me to be a hoe, like, just because I'm not a hoe, I'm gay? Like, are you fucking serious? I'm sorry, burp. I burped the same time I put that in my mouth. But it was just horrible. It was like a horrible fucking feeling. So, and then too, like, she accused me of being gay because when I was pregnant with my first daughter, like, my mom made me so embarrassed, and she was so overzealous about, like, me being with guys and me, you know, flaunting myself and me being like this and like that, like how she wanted me to be, that I never told her, like, who I was with or if I was with somebody. Like, I just didn't feel comfortable. I was seeing my daughter's father, and, you know, she didn't know. She had no idea. It was a secret for a long time. But when I did get pregnant and I went to tell her, like, I told her, like, you know, I have something to tell you, and it was kind of hard to get it out. And then she's like, oh, you're gay. And I'm like, no, mom, I'm not gay, I'm pregnant. And she's like, oh, oh my God, I didn't even know you were being with anybody. Right away, she's like, who's the dad? I was like, I'm not gonna tell you. Because that woman ain't no good to tell information to. Eventually, she found out who the dad was, but because I wasn't like a hoe like she wanted me to be, she automatically thought I was gay. So this one time, which I shared with my brother, and he was very disturbed. She befriended a neighbor, a man, an older man. He was already 40 years old. And I was, you know, young, living life. I had just had my daughter. I was in nice shape. I was actually talking to my daughter's father. I wasn't really being with anybody. I was talking to him while he was in prison. And she befriended the neighbor, and me being oblivious and stupid, like, I don't know, sometimes I was just a little dingy, kind of in my own little world and not really paying attention to what the fuck is going on. But she befriended him, and he was a plumber. And she started using him for, you know, hey, can you fix this in my house? Can you fix that in my apartment? Or, you know, can you put a new sink for me? And he was doing all this stuff, and she was like, you know, she was like loving it. But at the same time, you know, we were going, like, she started telling me, like, oh, he's gonna cook us dinner. He likes us. Like, he's our friend. He wants to be our friend. So she's like, oh, you know, and he wants you to go. Nothing like that, you know. He knows that you like, because at the time I was like watching my weight, and so he said that he made good chicken salad. So she's like, oh, he wants to make you a good dinner, like a good chicken salad, and he has some wine and blah blah. We're all gonna go. I'm gonna be there. She said, oh, he invited the other neighbor too. Lies. So we go down there. I go down there with my mom, and I go in the house, and he's cooking. And then she's like, oh, wait, I'll be back. Stay here. I'll be right back. So she leaves me there. She fucking leaves me there. And when I told my brother this, he's like, that's fucked up. Like, he could have raped you. Like, he could have did something to you. And I was like, I know. Like, thank God that he was a good guy. I wasn't interested in him at all, you know. Because of his age, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I wasn't interested in older men at all. And just because he just wasn't my type at all. So I was there, and he's talking to me, and he's like trying to like get to know me, you know, cliche type of dinner, type of date, type of 40-year-old man type of shit. So what do you like? And I could take you here, I could take you there. Like, I'm just like, I'm just like, I need to go check on my mom. Like, what the hell's taking her so long? And he's like, oh, she'll be back. She said she's gonna be right back. Don't worry here. Like, the food's done. He made me this beautiful chicken salad, cucumber chicken, and I was just like, yo, don't fuck with me and my food. Like, food. I seen that chicken salad, and I was like, okay, I'll stay. And yeah, you know, you give me food, and I'm staying. So I started to eat. Then my mom comes back, and she's like, oh, hey, what do you guys, you know, oh, did you guys get to know each other? And I knew right away what she was trying to do. And I was just like, whatever, fuck it, I'm gonna eat. My mom's here, and I'm leaving. So once we're done eating, he like pours us wine or whatever, blah blah blah. Like, I watched him open the wine bottle. Like, I poured my own wine. So, you know, I started to become a little through-shot because I knew what was going on. Over the past, you know, month, my mom was throwing little movidas, like little moves. Like, I asked her to come pick me up. I wanted her to take me to the mall. My aunt was out of town, and I was like, you know, hey mom, this is my biological mother, and you know, my aunt, I lived with my aunt, she's my mom too. I called her, I told her, you know, at the time when I was talking to her, like, I need to go to the mall, I need to get some makeup, can you take me? And she's like, oh yeah, I'll go pick you up right now. Tell me why this bitch sends this fool. She sends this fool for me. I come out, I'm like, where's my mom? He's like, oh, I'm gonna take you to the mall, I'm gonna buy you whatever you need. And I'm like, like, I called my mom right away. I'm like, Mom, what the hell? She's like, Mija, you can't pick it up. I gotta do something. He was here when you called, so he said he would do it for you. And he's gonna buy it for you. I'm like, no, like, you know what? I told him, like, I don't need it. I got the money. Like, don't worry. Like, and he's like, no. Like, I will get it for you. Don't worry. Like, I will get it for you. And then He's like, I gotta get off and get something too. I was like, okay. We end up going to the mall together. He ends up, like, you know, buying. He insisted on buying me my makeup. He insisted on buying me something to eat. And then I was just like, okay, you know, like, I want to go home now. And luckily, like, he wasn't too pushy. Like, he was like, you know, okay, I'll take you home. Like, don't worry, you know. But after that, my mom did that twice. He picked me up. He took me to the mall. And then once he picked me up and he took me somewhere, I think to Walmart or something. I thought because maybe he was so nice and so, like, understanding when I told him, like, you know, I want to go home or something, and he was, like, really cool about it. So I was like, I started to become comfortable around him, like, okay, you know what, like, maybe he's just, like, you know, my mom was telling me, like, you know, oh, he just needs friends, like, he don't really have any friends, he just divorced his wife, and, you know, he doesn't really get out or anything. So I was like, okay, you know, like, I'll be his friend, you know, like, he would text me, and he would be like, because my mom gave him my number, and he texted me one night, and he was just like, oh, hey, you know, being friendly, like, hope you have a good day. I was like, fine, you know, and then one night there was a fight going on. This is what led up to, like, it being very fucking weird and very fucking crazy. So it led up to one night where there was a fight going on, and he had texted me that day, and he was like, hey, would you like to be my date tonight or whatever? And I was just like, your date? I'm like, I told him straight up, I don't like you like that. I don't see you, you know, in any type of romantic way. Like, I could be your friend, you know, I'm very young. I could be your friend. At the time, I think I was only 20. I think I was only 21. But this whole time, my mom was using him in between, like, to help her with her house, help her fix her pipes, help her do stuff in her house and shit. And then she also used him. The reason why I started to talk to the situation to my brother was because he was talking about how he started saying, oh yeah, my mom hooked it up. My mom had a friend that fixed our brother's house for him, his pipes and all that, and did his restrooms and all that for cheap, like, for dirt cheap. Like, we gave him practically nothing to do everything, and he did an almost $3,000 job, and we need to find him again, and blah blah blah. And I was like, brother, do you know why he did that? Because mom was pimping me out to him, and the reason why he stopped talking, and he actually even moved out because of this situation. Like, it was just too much. He was becoming infatuated with me. Like, he told me that he loved me, and not, like, when I told him I wasn't interested in him, he spilled his guts out to me and told me that he is infatuated, fell in love with me. And I'm like, how could you fall in love with me? Like, boy, like, we hardly even had conversations. Like, that to me is, like, how could you fall in love with somebody if you hardly even, like, got, like, if the feelings aren't mutual, like, how do you fall in love with somebody? I just don't understand it. I don't understand how you could fall in love with somebody and that person is not reciprocating, like, that type of vibe, you know? I just don't see it. But, so he texted me that night, and then that day, I was like, I felt very awkward because, I mean, he texted me that morning before I went to my mom's. I mean, that's what he did. He was her neighbor. Now, her other neighbor I knew too, because they knew me when I was very little, and they just so happened to move to those apartments. They lived in East LA. This apartment was in Montebello. When I see they moved next door, I was so happy. Like, yo, like, y'all knew me when I was just a little squinklet, you know? They used to take care of me. And I'm still having problems breathing. I have like, I don't want to say this while I'm eating, but I have like mucus in my throat still. So yeah, I'm having a little bit problems like talking, just from leftover from the fucking cold. So those neighbors, we lived upstairs. My mom lived upstairs, they lived upstairs, and he lived downstairs. And I was like, oh fuck, like I told him, like I was kind of like weirded out, I was kind of like weirded out, like how he was acting and how he told me like he was infatuated with me and he loved me. And I told my mom, and my mom was just laughing about it, and I'm like, and she tried to tell me like, you're not interested in him, and I'm like, no, like are you fucking crazy? Like I have no interest in this 40-year-old man. I'm 21 years old. How does that look? Oh, well, he has money. I'm like, well, he doesn't have enough money living in these apartments. Like, obviously, he doesn't have money. Oh, well, he's a plumber. Like, he just moved over here in these apartments because he just got divorced. And I'm like, why do I want to be with a man that just is going through a divorce? Like, why would I want that for myself? Like, I'm not stupid. I'm never going to be stupid how you want me to be, Mom. You know what I mean? And, I'm like, it was scary the way he told me he was infatuated with me and he was in love with me and he loved me and he thought about me every single day and he would think about me going to sleep and stuff like that. And I'm just like, what? Like, that's sick. Like, ew. So I didn't say that to him. I just told him nicely, like, listen, I have no romantic feelings for you. I have no love for you. I don't feel the same way you feel about me, and I never will. Like, I'm not looking for anybody right now, and I didn't think that our friendship was like that. I thought this was a friendship. And he was like, I will never talk to you again. And I was like, if you want it to be like that, then cool. So then I ended up going there later that night. The neighbors were there was a fight going on. So I ended up kind of going a little bit late because I had to find a ride over there. And I finally get there. I wanted to watch the fight, so I got there before the fight. But I walk in there and he's in there and he's kicking it with them and he's drinking there. And I'm just like, like I just turn around and I leave. And when I turn around and leave and I go back to my mom's, because I didn't know he was going to be there. I guess those neighbors invited all the neighbors. And when I turn around and leave, the lady that knows me runs behind me and she's like, hey, what's going on? Dee, like, are you okay? Like, what's going on with you and him? Like, are you guys okay? And I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, aren't you guys seeing each other? And I'm like, no, I am not seeing him. Like, why would you think that? Oh, well, he seems to think that. Like, he said that you guys broke up and you don't want to see him anymore and all this stuff. And I'm just like, like, what? No. And I go and I tell my mom, like, I'm like, you know what? Look, it's not even like this. I tell my mom off, like, look at what you got going on. Like, drama. And she loves this shit. Like, she loves it. She was laughing. She was like, oh my God, like, oh, where did I start? Like, she loves this shit. She grew up in the fucking ghetto. She grew up in the motherfucking projects. Like, she loves this shit. And let me pour myself some more soda. So So, she's laughing at the shit. She's laughing at me. She's like, don't make it a big deal. Like, It's like crispy. So, I start hearing him yelling. I start getting scared. He's been drinking. She's like, Mija, she tells me, Mija, look, Not my mom, the other lady. She knew it since I was little. So mija, look, go inside. He's been drinking. He's acting strange. He's been talking about you. Go inside and we're gonna calm him down. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I want to see the motherfucking fight. So I ended up going inside. I hear him yelling and saying, I love you. Screaming in the apartment complex. They try to take him downstairs. He's gonna fight with somebody. Like, throwing the biggest scene, trying to fight with people. People trying to tell him to calm down. Like, and I'm just like, oh my God. Like, I'm like, so, like, I don't know. I think I made it through this whole video without spilling something over there. Anyways, he throws a big ass fit. They get him inside. I'm just like, I'm done with this shit. Like, I'm done with this mom. Like, my mom ended up getting a huge fight. I told her, look, don't fucking get me in these predicaments anymore. Don't tell people. She still ended up doing it. Like, she made copies of my pictures, of this picture I took. I took a body picture, and I sent it to my baby's father, because I would send him like sexy pictures. And I took my pictures to Walmart to get them printed. I took a sexy picture of myself in a purple dress, and posing all sexy, and I had my mom take me, because she would drive me around a lot. That's one thing, like, the only thing I'm thankful for is that she would drive me around a lot. She drove me to Walmart. We went to Walmart. I got my pictures from Walmart. I accidentally left my pictures at her house. And when I called her, I told her, hey, Mom, I left my pictures at your house. Like, please watch them for me. She calls me and tells me, oh, my God, I love these pictures. I'm like, why are you looking at my pictures? Like, what the fuck, lady? I should have known better. So she low-key kept a picture of me in that purple dress and blew it up. She has one in her house, a big one in her house, a frame. And she made, like, tons of little ones that she keeps in her wallet that she gives to men when she wants to, like, get discounts and shit. What kind of mother does that? I have no motherfucking idea. I would never think about doing that. I've never heard of that. That is some crazy motherfucking shit. For a while, she was asking me, like, to send her pictures of me just to show people. Like, she would bribe me to send her pictures. She would give me, like, tell me she'd give me money. She would basically buy pictures off of me. And sometimes I would do it because I needed the money. Like, but who she was using them for, I don't know. What she was using for them, I don't know. I know that she did make a Facebook profile of me one time. And I don't know how many, several times after that, but she did make a fake Facebook of me talking to men, getting, like, free stuff and stuff like that, acting like she was me. And it's very sick, it's very deranged. But you know what, it's like, now, honestly, I don't know if she still uses them. I know my brother says that she still has that picture of me in the purple dress. He's seen it at her house. I haven't been into her house in a long time. I seriously hope to God that she gets better. You know, I haven't talked to her. I won't talk to her. I never wish bad upon anybody, even though I have a lot of anger in my heart for her. I don't wish bad upon her. I don't wish bad for her. I pray for her. I pray that she gets better. And I pray that she gets better from her little brother, and that she gets better for her grandchildren, and that she gets better for my dad. And that's the God honest truth. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm glad that I'm out of those situations now, those very uncomfortable situations that she puts me in. And I'm just grateful to be where I am today. But I'm coming with a lot more mukbangs. I'm pretty much done. I'm super full. I'm going to be coming with a lot more mukbangs. I have special guests coming up, a lot of special guests coming up. I love you guys. Stay chunky because chunky is beautiful. Peace out. 2017 gonna be popping a rato.